So before we get started, first things we need to do before we make the origami snitch here. Get a better lighting right there. So what we need is like a basic knowledge on the magic ball by, I'm not sure who it is, but it's a origami magic ball which basically looks like this without the wings. So it's much larger than that, but so yeah, it may look slightly complicated, but all it requires is just practically a great amount of time, like around 1 hour or 2 hours. But basically, when you're watching this tutorial, it probably would take a little bit longer due to relying by starting and pausing. So yeah, let's begin. So I have a two color-sided paper. One's white and one's yellow. So what we need to do is fold the diagonal section. That. And another one. So it's all diagonal from the corners, and after that you fold another valley fold. Oh, you have to have the white side facing up, and this will all come down to a pattern later on. You'll see it later. So you have to fold that, and this side, and you have to keep folding it in halves. So you have to fold it in half again from either side. That. And then you also need to fold it in half again. This is why it's really time consuming to make this, but it's not that hard. There. So to those beginners who's not familiar with how I'm folding this in half quickly, all I'm trying to do is I'm just having these lines that's already, these creases that's already folded to align them with the other crease. So you just align them like so, and then you pinch or make the crease itself. So yeah, you're just trying to fold it in half. Before I continue, I just want to give a shout out to Kata-chan, which was inspired this from his own composition or so, his own design. It looks sort of familiar, but it just didn't look as circular as mine does. So let's continue. Okay, now that we've all folded them in, I'm not sure how many, like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, to 16 parts. We have to fold them in half again. So, but this time, instead of folding them in half, we fold them in the opposite direction. So we were folding it this way, now we're folding it that way. So like this. What helps me finish this is you just fold a crease, and then you fold it there, and you use that line at the end, the edge. That helps you make the pattern better. So yeah, you're folding in half to 32 different bits. So it goes like that. So you already have a folded crease, and then fold it in half the opposite way, the opposite crease, and just align them, fold it into half. And do this for the entire section of the paper, like so. Would help to put a bit of pressure so it's not too bulky once you folded it all up, just to sharpen the creases. Use your hand to align it if it gets way too far. Yeah, I'm just folding the other side because it's much easier. But I can just do it from the opposite side like where I was doing initially. So now that we've done it, we have this sort of pattern. So you have the triangles, you have the center here. So we'll make the magic ball pattern creases around this section, and you'll have these as the wings. So you could just fold it tightly and then open it like that. It doesn't matter because you'll fold them back later on. So you just flatten it out like that. Fold it from the open bit. So now if you fold the very first crease like so you have that as your guideline. So this section, if we align this from here to there, like all around here, this cross-sectional area from here, there, all the way to here, as well as the opposite side, here, there. That will be the center bit that we have here. And for the third area, we'll have to fold from here all the way to here. So you have to fold these corners and use these points, that point and that point. So you want to rely on the creases that you already folded and lined in so that it stays sort of even. And you'll have something like this, the other side. So after we folded that, we also need to fold the other side. So doing it to the opposite side. There. So we have that folded. From here, you want to unfold it, and you have this crease line as the center